Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, EmpathOasis. I hope you all are doing well. For today's video, we are going to be doing it on the topic of what is their future karma for hurting you? I have two options for this reading. Group 1, you guys will be the colorful snake, and Group 2, you'll be the clear and gold snake. When you are ready, go ahead and make your selection. If you need more time to do so, you can always pause the video. Timestamps will be available in the caption. Hey Group 1, welcome to your reading. So first, I want to take a look at what this person did to you that is getting them bad karma in the future. And also, we'll be looking at some defining characteristics so you guys can get confirmation that you picked an accurate reading. The first thing I'm seeing come through is quite a few of you were probably in situations where you were dealing with someone who was always excessively either partying or they were always focused on pleasure and fun, so much so to the point that they would neglect their responsibilities or they would neglect other people. I feel like this card being clarified by the Justice card, this is letting us know that this person's lifestyle or their constant seeking for pleasure and fun caused them to be very inconsiderate to you guys in this group, or it caused them to be very reckless in their pursuit of this enjoyment that harmed you guys in this group in some way, shape, or form. Now, if that doesn't resonate with you, the other thing that is coming through here with this group, for some of you, what they are getting karma for is involving you in a third party. For some of you, this was a romantic third party, and for others of you, this wasn't. This was a platonic situation. But whatever resonates with you, the reason why they're getting bad karma for this due to their lack of commitment and their lack of reliability. I'm also picking up on scenarios, and this is getting clarified by not only these cards, but the into you clarified by the Two of Swords, is some of these people, they're getting bad karma because they led you guys on in a romantic situation. They may have pretended to be more serious about you than they actually were in order to get access to you on a certain level. As soon as they did get that access, they become avoidant or indecisive. They caused you a lot of confusion and emotional turmoil by doing this. So because of this behavior, they are going to be receiving bad karma. Now, with clout hungry clarified by Six of Pentacles reverse, this is letting us know that some of you were in situations where you were dealing with someone who was so desperate for attention and validation, they pursued this at the expense of others. They may have harmed you in some way, shape, or form because of their intense desire to be the center of attention or to get validation. I feel like a lot of you guys are in situations where there was a lot of imbalance between giving and receiving. I'm also picking up on this energy that you guys are in situations where this person took advantage of you in their attempt to seek attention or validation. Let's now take a look at the zodiac signs coming through for this group for either you or this person's sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Mars. And for you guys, I pulled Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and Sagittarius. When I was pulling these cards, Sagittarius and Cancer kept coming out. So this person could have double placements in these signs, or you could. Real quick, if this reading is resonating with you so far, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate the support. And if you feel inspired to show even more reciprocity, check out my website for my merch line, where your purchases will help keep this channel running. Next, I want to take a look at some physical characteristics of you or this person that will help give you guys more confirmation that this reading is meant for you. And for this group, I pulled braids, but this image has twists in it. So either braids or twists, high cheekbones, tattoos. You or this person could wear black clothing frequently, glasses. So I'm hearing that you or this person may have like a profile picture with glasses, or a specific pair of glasses could mean something to you or to them, and long nails. Or you or this person could have a tendency to paint your nails or get your nails done. Let's now take a look at their bad karma. The cards I pulled for this group in regards to their bad karma is Two of Wands, the Queen of Wands reverse, Eight of Cups reverse, clarified by Jackass, Not Happy, and Love Hate. So it looks like this person's past actions, past choices are definitely following them around. It feels like, if it's not affecting opportunities that are coming their way, I feel like this person's experiences in their situation with you has really caused them to be very insecure as they're moving forward. It's caused them to become very hesitant as they're moving forward, maybe even and overly careful, which is in turn causing them to sabotage incoming or future opportunities. I'm seeing as this person moves forward, they're not only going to experience a loss in their confidence, but also a loss of direction. I'm seeing these people crossing paths with someone who's going to end up manipulating and taking advantage of them. With the Queen of Wands appearing in reverse, this is letting us know that there's a loss in their magnetism. There may even be a loss in their attractiveness or their looks. I'm seeing this person really struggling a lot with their self-image. I'm seeing them feeling very disconnected from their passions and their purpose as a result to the harm that they've caused you. I'm also seeing with these cards, these people struggling a lot with feeling stagnant or like they can't move on. Like, I feel like they're wanting to move on. They're trying to move on. They may be doing a lot of things to like distract themselves from what happened between the two of you. Some of these people may even start traveling a lot as a way to distract themselves. They may try and throw themselves into other projects, but it's like that disconnection, that unease, that emotional turmoil is going to stay with them. Like, these people were expecting, I think, to just be able to walk away from this situation, from the consequences, and they're finding out that energetically they're still bound to it. They're still bound to the pain that they've inflicted. They're still bound to blocks that they've created on their path because of how they tried to sabotage you or how they took advantage of you. I'm also seeing some of these people, once they get a taste of their own medicine, they might actually want to come back to you, or they may try to come back to you, but they won't be able to because, that love you had for them is now turned to hate. And this is going to just really make them so unhappy. I feel like this person, a lot of these people in this group, they're struggling with just feeling, or they will eventually immensely struggle with feeling like an idiot or like a jackass, like they're stupid for how they handled things with you. So if you guys were like wondering if they just moved on and they don't even care, even if they look like they've moved on, even if they look like they're really busy, that energy is heavily stuck on them. The last thing I want to take a look at are initials coming through with this group for final confirmation. And for you guys, I pulled B, N, T, N, K, M, F, J, E, Y, W, Q, and P. All right, group one, that's all I am seeing for you guys. If this reading resonated with you, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in my next video. Hey, group two, welcome to your reading for what is their future karma for harming you. First, I want to take a look at the overall energy in this situation, what these people did to you, just to confirm that you guys are in an accurate pile. So based on these cards, there are quite a few things coming through, but I am seeing there are some situations here where you guys were, really burdened or stressed out because you were dealing with somebody who was putting a lot of time, energy, and effort into engaging in harmful gossip about you or trying to expose your secrets, or they expose personal information about you. Another thing that's coming through here is I am seeing that quite a few of you were involved with somebody who was very deceptive with a proposal that they had for you. I feel like they approached you under the guise of them being supportive of you and what you were trying to achieve. They were trying to pretend they were your friend, or that they cared about your emotions, or they cared about you benefiting from this situation. What ended up resulting from this dirty offer was a lot of emotional pain for you guys because of how insincere this person was. I'm hearing that This person wore a mask of kindness that led to betrayal and heartache for this group. The other thing I'm seeing here coming through with these cards is a lot of you were involved in a situation where this person attempted to display like a false sense of superiority or success in an effort to manipulate you guys, and it created situations for you that either slowed down your progress, slowed down your growth, or just created stagnation altogether. Or you guys were in a situation where, because of this person's manipulation, it put you in a position where you ended up having to move or relocate. I'm also seeing situations here where maybe you guys traveled with this person, and this is going to be very specific, but I'm hearing some of you were in situations where you were traveling with this person, and they may have told you that they were going to cover a certain amount of things financially, but then once you got on that trip, you realized that that was the furthest thing from the truth. This person was not in a position financially to fulfill their end of their agreement when it came to this traveling situation. Some of you, it may not be specifically taking a trip. Maybe this person's fake flexing had something to do with like your transportation, or their fake flexing impacted your transportation or your car in some way, shape, or form. And I do feel like a lot of you may have been in situations where this person did something that impacted your vehicle, because with the Chariot card here, again, we're getting this repeated kind of message of transportation, traveling, or your vehicle. Now, what this card can also represent around why this person is getting bad karma, what they did to harm you, was that they took actions that ended up creating a lot of delays or frustrations, or again, stagnation. This person did a lot to sabotage this group's growth, success, moving on. Maybe you guys were trying to move on from this connection and they pulled you back in just to waste your time. Or some of you just feel like this person, you know, they were low-key like competitive with you, and they were doing things underhanded as a way to waste your time. Essentially, these people are getting bad karma for their inability to take charge, which resulted in a lot of you guys missing certain opportunities or leading you down an aimless and directionless path. I'm also seeing here situations where you guys were involved with somebody who had a lot of jealousy or resentment towards either you or your success, and this led them to try and undermine you. Again, we're getting more messages here of this person attempting to sabotage you guys, or they actually did sabotage you. I feel like some of these people would intentionally ignore your growth, ignore your success, or they would do things to make you feel like they didn't support you or they didn't see you. Or they would intentionally do things to make you feel small. Or I'm even hearing like broke. They tried to financially shame you. Some of you, they could have even body shamed you as well. I'm also hearing that some of these people may have done things to cause you guys a significant amount of loss. Or they could have even done things energetically in an attempt to cause you loss. And this could be sending you the evil eye, downplaying your achievements. They could have actually done a ritual on you to try and block your success or to make people not notice you. I feel like these people struggled with like an inferiority complex, and being around you, being in your light, irritated a lot of their demons, you know, and because they had a lack of self-control, you know, and the Chariot can be that too, like a lack of control, because they had a lack of vision, you know, as well. They allowed their shadow to dictate how they treated you. Fake smiles, because they were not authentic with you, because they misled you. This is why they're getting bad karma. Child services. So I do feel like a lot of you are dealing with someone who was either very abusive or neglectful to you. This could be your own parent, or this can be someone that you have kids with. Some of you may have even been in situations where CPS was involved, Child Protective Services. Kids somehow are involved in your situation, and harm done to children is a part of why they have this bad karma. I'm also seeing with drama starter and happiness hater, I feel like this is usually when this person tried to create drama in your connection. Was anytime that they felt like you were very happy, anytime they felt like you were having a lot of success. Again, I'm seeing here with bankrupt, a lot of these people may have created a lot of financial challenges for you guys, or they may have caused you significant financial loss. With an offer, again, we're getting this message of these people offering you something with the intent to take advantage or exploit you. A lot of you were also dealing with a connection that had you trauma bonded to them because of how abusive they were. All right, next I want to take a look at the sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Mars signs for either you or this person for our final confirmation. And for you guys, I pulled Aries, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Taurus, Libra, and Scorpio. Sagittarius also kept popping out when I was shuffling these cards as well. So this person could have double Sag. Okay, so now let's take a look at what will be their karma for how they harmed you. Real quick, if this reading is resonating with you so far, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate the support. And if you feel inspired to show even more reciprocity, check out my website for my merch line, where your purchases will help keep this channel running. So for their bad karma, I pulled 3 of Wands reverse, the Hermit reverse, 3 of Cups reverse, 9 of Cups reverse, played out, love on the brain, in their head, and uninterested. So I do feel like with this 3 of Wands in reverse, we are seeing that energy returning to them where they created a lot of stagnation or they prevented you from taking advantage of certain opportunities. I'm seeing that spirit is blocking opportunities from coming in for this person. Usually 3 of Wands when it's upright, this person is anticipating an incoming of new energy, new relationships, new connections, new opportunities. And I feel like this person is just going to be waiting and waiting and waiting for their life to shift, waiting for the energy to change, waiting for, more success or growth. But it's going to always either fall short or it just won't ever fully materialize until they have paid their karmic debt for what they've done to you. With the Hermit reverse, I am seeing a lot of these people going through a significant amount of isolation. Some of you, this isolation is their karma because they may have created a situation where you became isolated because of the gossip they spread, or because of the dirt they try to dig up on you, or because they exposed personal information about you. It may have led to you guys being isolated, or some of you had to relocate because of this behavior. So this person is going to be experiencing isolation as well. Or they're going to be in isolation because they are trying their best to avoid accountability. And this is going to perpetuate feelings of loneliness and disconnection. Another way that this isolation can manifest in their life is they could be surrounded by people or people that they think are their friends. But these people really aren't their friends. These people are not like a source of emotional fulfillment. So they struggle with this feeling of being surrounded by people, but still feeling alone. I feel like this person is going to experience a significant amount of alienation, either of their own doing or from people around them, because this deceitful energy that they have attracted with their behavior towards you, it's like on them like a stench. People can tell there's something like off or not right about this person. So they kind of just, don't deal with them. They kind of deal with them on very superficial levels. We're also getting a repeat of that message with the 3 of Cups appearing in reverse, letting us know that this person's relationships being strained is a part of the karma for how they treated you, the karma for betraying you. They're going to experience a lot of betrayal amongst their own friends or within a community that they are a part of. I'm seeing a loss of joy because of their actions causing so many rifts amongst their community or their friend group. And again, we're getting this message of isolation being a part of their karma. With the 9 of Cups appearing in reverse, this reflects that a lot of their desires are going to go unfulfilled. This shows us that they're going to be dealing with a lot of disappointment For a lot of you, Spirit's literally gonna be blocking their happiness or their attempts to find happiness because of how manipulative and deceitful they've been. And I feel like this block is not going to be removed from their life until they take accountability for their manipulative and deceitful behavior. Until then, a lot of people are going to be treating this person like they see through their games. They're going to make them feel like they're played out. They're going to make this person feel like they're uninteresting. A lot of people are going to lose interest in this person because like the games that they play are just old now. And a lot of people have caught on. And I also am hearing a lot more people are educated around certain abusive tactics. So a lot of the stuff they were used to getting away with in the past is just not working as well as it used to. I'm seeing that this person, as a result to all of this, is going to be left with a lot of feelings of emptiness and dissatisfaction. It's going to put them in this space of fantasizing and daydreaming about love, or fantasizing and daydreaming about, things they wish they had. A lot of you, these thoughts are going to go back to you. They're going to be thinking about how they had someone in their life who loved them, how they had someone in their life who cared about them, and how they basically destroyed that relationship. I feel like this person is just going to, some of you, this person will try to reconnect with you because of how in their head they are over this, how stressed out they are over this. But a lot of you are going to end up walking away, or you've already walked away, or you're just no longer interested in anything that they have to say. You're no longer interested in exchanging energy with them. And this is going to be a part of their karma, that emptiness and sadness that comes from their downfall from being deceitful and manipulative. I feel like a lot of these people are going to be isolated because Spirit knows that only in this energy are they going to be able to self-reflect on the pain that they've inflicted on other people. Okay, so the last thing I want to look at now are letters for this group's person's initials or your initials, just for that final confirmation. For you guys, I pulled B, K, V, R, T, X, Q, N, F, P, I, S, and G. All right, group 2, I hope that this reading resonates with you and it was helpful. If you would like to book something more personalized, you can always do that through my website, EmpathOasis.com. Other than that, thanks again for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.